For our first little breakfast, we're gonna have some protein oatmeal with a banana, blueberries, and a protein bar, and a little bit of coffee. So for breakfast, we're gonna have 2 Kodiak waffles, high protein, and then a little bit of sugar-free syrup, and then a little bit of whipped cream, and then we're gonna have 2 homemade McMuffins. McMuffins, my homemade one, but turkey sausage instead of regular sausage, a little bit of jelly, wheat English muffins, and then we'll also have an egg at the bottom. And we're gonna have this because I need fucking caffeine because I'm exhausted, and I'm about to go to the gym after this. So yeah. What's up, y'all? We are headed to the gym now, and I'm feeling like shit. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty tired. I didn't get that much sleep. Had a good breakfast and free little breakfast snack, so pretty healthy. So that will help us push through this workout today, and then I did drink an energy drink, so hopefully the caffeine will help me with today's workout. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Today is gonna be more so of a lighter day. I'm not gonna lift super heavy. I just don't have it in me today. Things can always change once you get in the gym, but I just don't think I have it in me today because shit, work killed me yesterday, and then as you guys saw, I had a lot of fucking housework shit to do, so I'm pretty beat up, and I'm just pretty tired, pretty wore out, and pretty drained, so I'm not even gonna really kill myself today, bro. I'm finna just do some maintenance, some maintenance work, do some cardio. And yeah, that's what we'll be today. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. I'm not gonna be probably the best today. So, but it's better to do something rather than do nothing. And we can't complain about it. Sometimes we're gonna be tired. Sometimes we're gonna be wore out. Sometimes a workout may need to be shorter or may need to be less intensive. It's not smart to go balls to the wall if you know that you are just struggling and tired and fatigued from other things. It's not smart to do that. It's just not. It's gonna be diminishing returns. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna probably do a little bit more machines, a little bit more lighter work. As you guys know, today is full body push, so a little bit more machines, a little bit lighter work. We're gonna be trying to do more reps rather than, we're gonna keep the reps a little bit higher than usual and see how that goes. And then I'm just gonna let my body tell me what I can and can't do today. I'm not gonna beat myself up if I don't have a great workout today. So it is what it is, but I just want to let you guys know because I'm fucking exhausted, and then I still have to go work on the house. I have a job interview too today, and I got my little son back there, as you guys can hear. He's probably not happy, and I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, guys. Just go do what you need to do. Go walk, go bike, go hike, go run, go jog, go walk up a hill, go do karate, go surfing. I don't care what you do, guys. Just be active and get to moving and burn some calories and be active and get your fitness done today. If you're like me, you're exhausted and tired, just do something light. Don't challenge yourself too much. Just make sure you're doing something. That's all that matters, and that's I'm always gonna preach that to you guys. So make sure you do that. So yeah, fuck the haters. So I'll see you guys in the gym. Let's see what we can do today. Off 5 hours of sleep and already being super duper fatigued and having a little bit of lower back pain. So let's go. So like I said, we are starting off with some machines, and one of the best machines to use, of course, is a Smith machine. It takes a lot of the stability and balance away, and the more of the focus on hypertrophy and pushing the weight. So we're doing some Smith machine bench press. I haven't done this for a while, and as you guys can see, taking our time, getting a great stretch at the bottom. I go a little bit slower, but I kind of saw off heavier than I thought I would. I'm so fucking stubborn. I'm saying I'm gonna take it easy, and I always kind of go harder than I probably should, but it's all good. And then we're supersetting that with some tricep push down. We're getting some of our upper body push movements out the way first, and then we're gonna go do some lower body stuff. But as you guys can see, tricep push downs, one of my all-time favorite exercises. Love it. It's a phenomenal exercise. It's an S-tier exercise, great for your tris. And we're taking our time, getting our stretch, going up slow, like that, so we can get the full stretch at the bottom. Guys, don't rush that portion of the lift when you're going up like that. It's a great way to get that extra stretch. And getting a nice horseshoe. And then now we're going right into our second set of our bench press. And since it's a little bit lighter, I'm going a little bit slower. I can still go a little bit slower, but still not bad with a negative. I'm not letting the weight fall on my chest and bounce off my chest like a lot of people do. Do not do that. It's not safe, and you're not getting a great stretch. The eccentric phase is an incredibly important part of your lift. That's where most of the growth happens, so do not skip that. I am a team full ROM or team full range of motion, so I think you should do both of the eccentric phase. But in my opinion, the eccentric phase, the stretching portion, is probably the best portion. So do not skip on that. And as you guys know, if you're failing, you can also do partial reps for the stretch, so you can get a little bit more juice out of that muscle and a little bit more hypertrophy and growth. And here we go. As you guys see, tricep push downs. And on my good side, my right side, my tattoo, Pharaoh TB is what they call me. That's my nickname, or one of my nicknames. So since they call me that, I got that tattoo on my arm. And here we go. Third set of our bench press, taking our time, get a great stretch. If they ever come up with a Smith machine that is a cambered bar, oh my God, that will probably be the fucking greatest invention ever for your chest. Like, and probably already exists somewhere, but if I ever were to use that, that would be so great for hypertrophy for your chest. But that's just me dreaming. Well, that's our last set of bench press, and now we're going right back into tricep push down, and we're going to try to get a good stretch again. Guys, comment below if you like this lighting better for my videos. Like I said, I've been kind of experimenting and trying to adjust the lighting just a little bit to make my videos a little bit more gym-esque or look a little bit better. So let me know if you like that or not. And also, guys, you probably will hear my son sometimes in the background screaming and yelling and having fun or crying. That is just part of being a parent. I don't have a recording booth yet, so something you got to deal with. I'm sorry. I know a lot of people don't want to hear that, but, you know, I do have a son, and he's a baby. He's 10 months, so you might hear my son in the background, but as long as you guys can hear my beautiful voice, that is what truly matters. But as you guys can see, we're doing some incline Smith machine bench press. Once again, sticking with the machines. Really easy, really great. Getting a great stretch at the bottom. Taking our time. 1, 2, 3 second negative. There we go. I love incline bench on the Smith machine. It's a fucking great option for incline. It gives you a great stretch, and you can go close, if not to failure or to complete failure. So, and then this is another exercise I've been trying that's pretty new for me, is the overhead tricep extension seated, which it feels great. It feels like a skull crusher almost. And since I'm seated, I don't have to stand. I don't have to get balance and all that stuff. So really, all I have to focus on is use my triceps to push over my head. And, I'm going back, and just like a skull crusher, I'm allowing the thing to pull me, and it kind of fully stretches my triceps out. Now, I can probably either lower the thing. I'm still kind of, experimenting with this exercise. I probably can lower this or put the seat a little bit further up just so, I get a better stretch at the bottom. But I'm getting a great pump regardless. Like, this feels really good, and I'm keeping my chest high just so, I can go further back a little bit. But this has been a great exercise so far. And then here we go, next set of our incline bench press. And I'm just going to say this. I'm starting to look like a goddamn unit, guys. Well, I've always looked like a unit, but I'm starting to look really good. I've been hard on myself lately about how I'm looking, and people are like, what are you talking about, bro? You look leaner, you look bigger, you look better. And I'm hard on myself about how I look, especially because I'm on a cutting challenge technically. So, it's not so much about, being 180. It's just about trying to get as shredded as possible while maintaining as much muscle mass as possible too. So that's the big thing. And I haven't been 180 for years. I was kind of want to see what I look like at 180 and then go from there. I could get down 180 and be like, fuck this, I want to be bigger a little bit. So I might be 185, 190. But we just want to see. It's an experiment. It's an experiment of, where I want to be. I know I don't want to be 200 plus again. It's really hard for somebody my height to maintain that size, and me at 200, I'm not lean. I'm like 25% body fat, and I don't like that. So I'm trying to stay around, between 10 and 15% body fat. I'm trying to be as lean and as big at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be super big, and I'm not trying to be super lean. I just want to have a decent mix of both. I think that's the best way for a natural to look, is to be pretty lean and to be as big as possible. But, it's an uphill battle to do both. And, I was blessed with great genetics. I'm pretty big I'm like at 190-ish right now, or 190-ish, between 190 and 193. And for me to be able to be this, muscular and big and kind of still pretty lean, I just have really good genes. Like I thank my mom and my dad for giving me these genes. You know what I'm saying? Because my genes allow me to be pretty big and still be pretty lean. I could be leaner or I could be bigger, depending on which way I want to go. But for me, I look pretty good. I'm gonna give myself credit and what credit's due. So I have good genes. And our last set of incline Smith machine press, and really taking our time. And guys, it's not about the weight. It's not about how heavy it is. It's about how you use it and how you focus on your negatives. That wasn't a lot of weight for me, but since I started off, taking my time with the eccentrics, it felt heavy because I'm taking my time. So it's not always about how heavy you lift, guys. It's about how you utilize the weight, and if you focus on your negatives and focus on going full range of motion, don't be an idiot. Don't ego lift. You know what I'm saying? Live smartly so you can prolong this for a very long time and so you can actually grow. There are times and places when you want to lift heavy, but lifting heavy every day and all that stuff is not a great option if you truly care about growth. Now, if you're a strength competitor and you're training for strength like powerlifting or strongman, that's completely different. But even still, you gotta train smartly with that. And those guys build up their tolerance and their strength over time. They just don't fucking squat hella heavy and squat hella heavy like every fucking day. They have to build that up so their body can adjust and grow and get stronger. So yeah. And here's our shoulder movement, sticking with machines, doing the side lateral machine. And this is one of my favorite machines. You guys know, if you have this, try it out. Using your gym is one of the best machines because it has a great grip and it's connected to a cable. It keeps the tension on your delts the entire time. Look at my delts, girls, guys. Whoever is watching, look at my delts. They look fucking great. I have that front vein in my front delt, which is like, yes, I'm fucking looking amazing. And then, guys, you can see my chest, my pecs are looking pretty pumped up right now. So I'm just looking overall good. I'm looking really good. I'm enjoying the process of what's going on with my cut. And then here we go. I'm doing some pec deck and taking our time, getting a great stretch, opening up just like you should. There we go. Put the emphasis on the stretch portion, guys. I see so many people who focus on trying to do the hugging part of the lift, and they load up the weight so much, and that's all they care about, and they do not go far back like I'm going. And I'm like, guys, focus on the stretch if you want to grow. It's not important how much weight you're using to push. You need to get that great stretch at the bottom like that. That's the most important part. So if you're watching this and you do pec deck and you load up a lot of weight and you're just focusing on the, top of the lift, like right here, focus on the stretch. That's the most important part. When you're doing any fly movement, the best part is the stretch. So that goes for cable flies, that goes for dumbbell flies, that goes for, any fly variation. The stretch is the most important part. And here we go. Here with our second set of our side lateral rolls. There we go. That delt vein just makes me so happy because that just proves I'm getting so lean. And I have a quad vein. You can't really see it on camera when I film, but I can see it in the mirror. So hopefully I get a little bit later, you guys can see the quad vein that's coming. And that's just makes me feel good because once you start getting veinage in your legs, that means you start to get really lean. And then second set of our pec deck. Like I said, guys, this is a full body push day, but I'm just taking care of my top portion of my body first, just because it was the easiest thing for me to do. So yeah, here we go. Getting that great stretch. Look at those veins in the forearms, guys. There we go. And yeah, just trying to get that great stretch. I need a fucking haircut so bad, man. That's another story though. But, guys, try to, I believe I have great form. So, if you're struggling with your form, try to model yourself after my form. Of course, everybody's form will get better. But as long as you're trying to do the best you can, and learning the form, that's what's important. And, stopping when you really can't go anymore. If you're having shitty reps, is that really, is it really going to help you grow? Or is it going to teach you to do shitty reps when you're fatigued and possibly get you hurt? So, if you're failing, focus on that stretch. And then after that, if you can't get any more, then stop. Or just take a little 10-second break and then maybe pop out a couple more good reps and then do that. But, going to complete failure after failure and you just doing shitty reps, that shit is not smart. And then here we go. Our last set of pec deck. Open up. As you guys can see from the side, look how far my arms are going back. I can go back a little bit further probably, but that's what you should be doing. You should be going past your chest. You should be going all the way back as far as you can for that stretch. If you really want to grow, like this is like you can see with this ankle. This is how you do it. Don't stop right there. Keep going as far as you can. Let that weight just pull you back. Pull those pecs apart, and you're going to grow. And then here we go. Finally, we're doing some lower body pushing, which is our quads. And we're doing some quad extensions, taking our time, getting that great stretch like we always want to. Do not rush this. And I'm probably going to be quad, like rep heavy, just because, like I said, I'm not trying to do a lot of, weight. So I've kind of lowered it a little bit, and we're trying to do like around 20-ish reps right here. And like I said, I am tired, but sometimes when you get in the gym and the adrenaline's pumping and you got the caffeine in you, you kind of start, getting a little groove, starting to, kind of feel yourself a little bit. Now, I definitely still feel like I'm tired, but just getting that pump and getting in the gym still kind of gets you in that groove of, having a decent workout, which we're having a decent workout right now. So great quad pump. There we go. And here's our next set of our quads. And I gotta pull them up so you guys can see. I got huge motherfucking quads, guys. I got huge quads, as you guys know. One of my favorite parts of my body. And yeah, they're looking pretty good. I'm not gonna bore you. I'm just gonna go right next to the next set. I'm doing a lot of reps. I don't think you want me to talk over 20 plus reps, do you? No. And here's the last set. And, these are drop sets, so they're getting lighter and lighter as we go. And my quads are definitely cooked, definitely baked. They're definitely burning. And, yeah, we're trying to get, 20 plus reps right here. And I don't know why I started holding my stomach like that. I don't know. But I look pretty thick. I'm a thick boy. Just kidding. But here we go. And I'm just going to keep the video a little bit shorter, but as you guys can see, I'm able to get my glutes. So I'm doing some glute raises. I want to make sure I hit every part of my push group today. So just doing, lighter for me, hip thrust and glute raises, whatever the fuck you want to call them. And as you guys can see, going down, taking our time at the bottom, getting a great stretch of those glutes. I don't know how I look at the camera like that because I'm a weirdo. And then next we are going to hit our calves, as you guys can see. This is another pushing movement, and this is another muscle group that I'm working on because everybody says it's small. In reality, my calves aren't small. They just look small compared to my body of my rest of my leg. So yeah, we're doing 3 sets of these. I'm just gonna keep it short. I don't want to bore you guys with the details about my ass and my calves. So yeah. And then we're finishing up with a little bit of stairs, just a little bit for cardio. So we are leaving the gym, and we had a pretty good workout. I was able to hit every muscle group I wanted to do with around 3 sets each workout. So we are leaving the gym. We had a pretty good workout. I was able to hit every single muscle group I wanted to for at least 3 sets, which is great. I was able to push myself and get a great pump. Of course, like I told you guys, I was not going to lift heavy today at all. I'm not going to lift super heavy anyway, but I wasn't going to really get in the range between 8 reps or so. I wanted to make sure I could at least get 10 reps. So I was able to do that. I'm really happy with that. I was able to control the eccentric and focus on the negatives, get a great stretch at the bottom. Have great full range of motion with every exercise I did. I was able to go to failure or close to failure with every movement or close to every movement. So I will consider today successful. I did a little bit of cardio, not a lot, 20 minutes. So all in all, pretty decent day today at the gym. I cannot complain. Of course, it's best when you have a lot more energy in the gym and you're feeling better, but it is what it is. You just gotta do what you gotta do with the energy and time you're given. So I want to pat myself on the back for having a pretty good workout anyway. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty tired, I'm pretty wore out. I definitely need a nap. So we'll see if I can get a chance to take a nap. I'm definitely going to sleep early today because I got to go to work at 4 in the morning, so I'm going to be at least around 3. So I'm definitely going to sleep super early today. So yeah, otherwise, pretty good day. I'm exhausted. I definitely need to go get some food. I might need a little bit more caffeine for my diet review so I don't look like I'm just about to fall asleep. And guys, make sure you get out and move. You only live once. We need to make sure that we are on this earth as long as possible and chase your fucking dreams. And guys, like I always tell you, you gotta fucking do shit when you don't feel like it. It is totally fine to push the limits and try your best when you're not feeling the best, like I did today. You know, if we always waited until we felt good or felt like it was the best time or the right time, shit would never get done. So take the advice from me. If you're not feeling it today, go do something, because something is better than nothing. That's the important part. So yeah, I will see you guys next time I eat. So for a quick snack, we have a Core Power strawberry protein drink, and I never had this before. It's called Built Protein Bar, 17 grams of protein, so not bad. I think only 130 grams of calories, so not too bad. So today I gotta get these tacks out, which I'm gonna use the back of a hammer to kind of like anchor it and pull, and it should pop right off. Messy, dirty work. Manly work with these hands, these manly hands. As you guys can see, it's going pretty well. I'm gonna have to sweep this shit out of this fucking basement floor. It is disgusting after pulling up all that goddamn old nasty ass carpet. But you see, we're getting this all pulled up. We're gonna sweep this up. We're gonna sweep up the floor, and then be a lot easier to clean up and paint.
It's time to work now. Work. It's time to work out. Work.